What's going on, guys? White Fox 1225 here, and today I wanted to make a video going over some of the lore you should know before you play the newest ESO expansion coming out on early access for PC this Monday. The Summerset chapter takes place on the Summerset Isles, of course, home of the High Elves or the Altmer. The Altmer are usually isolationists and really sort of look down on the other younger races of Tamriel. They kind of see themselves as descendants of the Daedra and just really better than everyone else. However, during the expansion, the gates of Summerset Isles have been open, and for the first time in a modern Elder Scrolls game, we're going to get to explore the Summerset Isles, and that is just so cool. At this time, Queen Aren is still in charge of the Summerset Isles, and she still leads the Altmer Dominion, but she is in Cyrodiil for the War for the Ruby Throne, so while she's away, her cousin, the Proxy Queen, Alwinair, rules over the throne, and I probably butchered that pronunciation, but she is in charge at this time, and you'll come across her quite a bit in your adventures. In your travels, you're also going to run into the Psijic Order, and you'll actually be able to join them for the first time. The Psijic Order is an ancient group of mages dedicated to studying mysticism and magic. Originally, they also advised political leaders in Tamriel, especially those in Summerset Isles where the guild was started. They're definitely a little more powerful though than your run-of-the-mill mage. They're able to control things like the weather, able to teleport, and even stop time, and we see all of that in the skill line that's coming with the guild. The Psijic Order would soon leave Summerset Isles after they started and go to the nearby island of Atrium, and that would eventually vanish. The island would completely disappear and return 500 years later, and that's kinda where the new chapter picks up. During this time of the expansion, the island of Atrium is still missing, but the Citric Order members have started to resurface around Summerset Isles, and you kinda have to figure out why and kinda what they're doing. Of course, they wouldn't be appearing if it wasn't for some sort of reason and some sort of threat, and that brings us to our next topic, which is the Daedric Prince Mephala. Mephala is the Daedric Prince of lies, sex, murder, and pretty much always represented in the form of a spider or accompanied by her spider Daedra. Obviously not one of the nicer Daedra. Her realm is the Spiral Skin, and we'll probably get to visit that a little bit in the upcoming expansion, and we'll even most likely get a Spiral Skin zone later this year. Mephala tends to usually interfere with mortals less for power and just more for amusement. However, at the time of ESO, she is part of the Daedric Triad, which is an alliance between Clavicus Vile, Nocturnal, and Mephala, who all seem to want control and power over Tamriel. We saw that in the Clockwork City, and we saw that a little bit at the end of the Morrowind expansion. So definitely expect to see a lot of her in the upcoming chapter as sort of the main villain. And that'll be really cool because we haven't really seen her in the game yet, and we didn't see her too much in Skyrim, so it's overdue to see a little bit of her personality and really see her character in the game. That is pretty much it for this video, guys. I hope it was a nice quick video, and I hope you guys learned something for the upcoming expansion. I do apologize if my voice sounds weird. I'm really suffering from some bad allergies. I'm sure a lot of you guys are hurting too, but I'll be covering a lot of the ESO expansion in the upcoming 2 weeks. So if you want to see that, make sure you hit the subscribe button. If you feel like I missed anything or any lore bits you think people should know, feel free to leave them in the comments below. That would be awesome. If you liked the video, clicking the like button is always appreciated. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.